But
I'll check when I get done if it's completely open because been moving stuff around. There's no telling.
Well,
I hope that the vent doesn't need to. I hope it doesn't need to be replaced.
oh no, that was
Especially since
yeah.
now that I got all the paperwork and stuff, at some point this week I gotta schedule an appointment to get a new ID.
Oh,
And
damn.
I just realized I need two pieces of paper to prove my address.
oh my. Okay.
2. That seems
For the real
excessive.
ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna drink it out of my motherfuck Donald Trump club. From the Sound of Coffee mug. Yep, that's where I'm drinking my wine from. That's how we're celebrating today.
It's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yes. We're gonna pretend I poured one out for the homies. Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
And we're off.
So yeah, that's yeah. So am I cutting it pretty close when it comes to this?
Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? It'd be all right. It's all right.
You got
It's
this.
fine.
You've got this, Taz. You've
Fine.
got it. And I didn't mean to cut you off. That was my bad.
It's fine.
No. I have the past 24 hours. I have just
Hi, Jen.
the stress is
Hello.
real. And at this point,
Tart.
pretty sure it's just going to be me and him. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need. Hey.
Yeah.
Love is all we need.
Shit.
Yeah, well, somebody needs to send some of that right about now.
Shit.
Oh, I'll send all my love to you. I have lots of love to send away. I'll give you some more of it. Start expecting more text. If you think I'm getting too mushy, you throw up the stop sign, okay?
You're good. Like I said, I'm just yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So how's everyone else?
I'm having a weird kind of day. I didn't really do anything. I watched some more Law and Order. I feel like me and Harley on the same page there. Law and Order is my go-to right now. I did find out a family member had passed away, so that was a little bit sad, but he lived a long life. So R.I.P. Danny. And yes, I'm a little weird today, but I just cracked open a bottle of pink Moscato, and I'm hanging out with 3 of my favorite people, so I'm good to go.
Woohoo!
A good day. A good day.
And I just spent the day just smoking weed. That's what I did. So
so did I. You just reminded me. BRB.
My blue shirt and my red drink. So we're on theme for 4th of July. Yeah, I smoked weed and played Fortnite today. It's Power Hour.
Oh, see,
I
smoked weed and played Skyrim, and I got my water.
Fortnite has these little Sprite things right now. They're these little, like, I don't know, superpower backpack guys that you wear. And there's 55 of them. And I need 15 more.
Only 15? I don't know what I walked in on, but 15 sounds like a high number.
It's not. There's 55 out right now, and I only need 15.
Oh, okay. So you're almost there. Yay.
We're so close.
I colored.
Yes, ma'am.
See? Goddamn.
Top tier.
This how you live in the life here, baby. This is how you live in the life.
Yes.
And this is gonna sound weird. Well, it might not sound weird because it's me. I lost cookies somewhere in the house.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What?
that's not that weird. You're right. Like I can
No,
see.
no. This
She
is
lost
weird for Tad.
cookies.
No.
I don't know that that's like a normal thing to say.
Because this is
Okay.
Taz. Taz don't lose snacks like that.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
don't.
You make a point. You
Taz
make a
don't
point,
lose
Angry.
snacks. So,
Yeah. What's
Uh-uh.
going on?
Okay, so here's
no
the
You
thing.
all
cone
right?
maker and your own alcohol. I'm on the way
Ooh, nice.
Taz.
But
Taz.
with
here's the thing.
tequila.
There were some.
Taz.
There was like the.
Said blink twice if you need help.
So there was some like chocolate and peanut butter cookies. There was only a few left, so I took them so that I could have them because I knew that I wanted like the last 4 of the cookies, right? And in my brilliant mind last night, during the storm and my sleepiness, and when Chicago was just like flooding, it appears, I was like, I'm gonna stick them here. I will remember where they are. I do not.
Oh,
I've gone to all my usual places.
oh.
So
Well,
either I can't find them or they've been eaten and not by me.
Oh, well, I hope it's the I can't find them, and then you just stumble upon them one moment, and you're like, "Oh my god!" and you get to eat the peanut butter chocolate cookies because,
How long ago has it been now?
It hasn't even been 24 hours.
Oh, them bitches is gone. They've been eaten. They gone.
So
Them
Full
them
tag
bitches
for
is gone.
snacks. Yes.
I can tell you, them bitches is gone. I'm sorry, twin, but they're gone.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because like I said, the storm was pretty, it got like out of nowhere. Like I was prepared for the heat and everything. And for those of y'all that don't know, we started Fridays 6 to 8, the commute. It's all music. It's a GCPR exclusive for the app, or if you go to gcpr.live. So I was the first one to kick it off. I finished that. All right. I was feeling kind of good. Got some reviews back. We ended up doing like an old school type of thing.
Hey, Nana J.
Hi, Nana
like,
J.
contacting me, hey Nana J, with like requests and stuff, and we're vibing out. So I was feeling pretty good about that. And then it was like boom, thunder, lightning, like oh dear God.
Right.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna chill. And then I'm seeing like video after video, like TikTok got real local last night. A little too local.
I don't like that local shit on TikTok.
I started noticing
Mine is
like
all local. Yeah.
I started noticing like businesses and houses in the background of some of these videos, and I'm like, I know that's like within walking distance, and I'm seeing like flooding. So I'm like, okay, let me go get some stuff from downstairs, move it upstairs as just in case, because we have a basement, and everything. And I looked at the cookies, like, oh, I'm gonna get the cookies. And then I fell asleep.
Oh.
And then I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
They gone.
Looking for the cookies, and I was like, I know that I didn't eat the cookies. And then I was like, hold on, let me go brush my teeth and see if I ate the cookies and forgot. Because you brush your teeth, you can see if it wasn't me. So I don't know.
I think I'm with Angry
So
on
you
this
didn't-
one. I think they
no.
got eaten. Yeah.
So no,
Yeah.
you didn't lose cookies. Somebody stole them.
Yeah, you hit. Yep. Those
Yeah.
cookies are no
Snatched.
more.
There's a thief.
Yeah.
I have
'Cause-
like a weird situational. It's not an update per se, but another situation where I'm probably the asshole with the same neighbors.
Oh, then you're not the asshole, but do tell. Because hold on. Hold on. Well, I can hear you. Go ahead and tell. I'm gonna go get my fancy cup because I feel like.
So yesterday, I'm like walking around the downstairs of my house, and I see like my neighbors pull in, like it's like a bunch of cars. They have a bunch of cars that sit in their yard, right? And I turn my head, and so my front door has a big window in it with a shade, and the shade was up.
Mm-hmm.
And this child, the same child that came into my house,
the infamous child,
right,
is bare ass naked riding a scooter up and down the street. Because we don't have sidewalks.
Lord.
We don't have
Jesus.
sidewalks up and down the street.
Oh Lord.
ass naked, just
Butt
out
booty
here.
Just butt booty ass naked.
On a scooter, no less. Just
Oh,
woo.
What
Lord.
in the
kicking his
literal
leg.
boot scoop boogie is going on? He
I
just
know,
Yeah.
right? Just butt booty ass naked. Just
Oh,
God
mean,
damn.
she's in the driveway, and nobody's saying a word to this kid.
Wow.
mm-mm.
What in the
It's
world?
gonna be fancy cup day.
Yeah,
Uh,
the shot. And they
That's
just like let him.
crazy.
And then at one point in time, like everybody starts to go in the house and she shuts the garage door. He's still outside in the yard.
Just
Just
butt
ass
naked.
naked.
Just
Okay.
butt booty ass naked all in the
Butt
yard.
naked, riding a scooter.
Damn. I'm so glad your neighbors are not my neighbors. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Because I don't think that I could put up with that bullshit. Right? First he's stalking me in my house when I'm taking showers, and then he's just riding out all
Naked.
willy-nilly, freelance, freestyling.
Literally.
I would be
just
so
riding
tempted,
around with the booty meat out. Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
right? Like
That
I would be
fucking
so
part.
tempted if that. I would be so tempted. That little asshole.
Mhm.
That little asshole crossed from my yard. I was spraying with a goddamn garden hose. Not gonna lie.
Yes, something. That sounds like a good idea.
Go inside. I
Hose
mean,
his
come
ass down.
on, you guys.
Ride around, do that shit in your backyard where no
Oh
one
my
can
God.
see you.
They have a fence and everything. Like, what are you doing?
Why?
Here's the thing. Many years ago, I had a neighbor that had, I believe it was a daughter. They were very young, like 1-2 years old. And in closing the backyard, we found out that this child would just run around naked. This child was at that age where you put clothes on them. If they were at home, they would just take the clothes off, take the diapers off, the pull-ups off, and run around. So they had a privacy fence. They would let her out. And I found out because I asked to borrow something. They're like, oh, it's in the backyard. And they said, pay no attention to, we'll just call her Maisie. I can't remember what her name is. Like, pay no attention to Maisie. We know she's running around back there, blah, 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 sitting out there watching her. And I'm like, why are you telling me about the kid? And I walked out, oh, okay, well, she's contained to the backyard. And I get it. Because they had to pick, I understand you got to pick your battles. You got to pick, but you cannot
Definitely.
have
Yeah.
your child booty meat forward on a scooter because you're
riding
giving
around the
this
neighborhood.
child
That child is a flight
impression.
risk that breaks into people's houses.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, not only that, there's creeps and predators out there, but my biggest
That's
thing
what I'm
is
thinking.
what they are normalizing for this child and what this child is going to think is normal. And people may in the future look at him as a predator where he just thinks this is innocently okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where
all
he's
of the
not being a
neighbors,
predator.
Or
and all the
predators
rest of your
take
neighbors
advantage
are
of
just
him.
like, this is cool. This is normal.
Well,
Right.
exactly. Like, how am I the only neighbor that's like, hi, we need to call the police?
Because
Like,
Mike,
we're the
I
weirdos?
realized
And you're not
We're the
average.
weirdo.
for me,
No, you're not.
like for me growing up, I quickly realized
Why?
that other people are like fully clothed in their homes, like parents, grandparents, kids, everybody just clothed. In my family growing up, it was nothing. You go to my granny's house, if she's getting ready, and she was notorious for a bra, underwear, and her slit, doing her makeup, doing her hair, and then putting her clothes on. Our bodies weren't sexualized.
Right.
But we knew when we left
Mhm.
the house, when non-family members were there, put something on. You at least cover your underclothes. That much. And like I've joked about my papa saying over the weekend, like he's not putting on any lotion, he's not doing certain things. He was waiting for his natural oils to come out. That man was always just dusty over the weekend. But I digress.
The natural oils.
And then I realized I started. That's what he said. I started to realize, okay, everybody, isn't like that. And I was very careful in raising my kids, like explaining to them, just like to the best of my ability, how my parents explained it. Like, okay, yes, you be as comfortable as you want to be in this home when you go to visit, blah, 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 in our family. These are your safe spaces. But if somebody you're not related to come, at least cover your underclothes. Like,
Yeah, my son is 8 years old.
Yeah.
We're in that phase where like he gets up in the morning, he doesn't put clothes on. He runs around in his underwear all day long, unless somebody is coming into our house or unless he has to leave said house. It's that simple.
Yeah, and it's like it's okay,
Yeah.
but don't.
There's less laundry that
It's
way.
kind of like it's like the people who have. It's like the adults that try that force their kinks onto the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're out in public and
Yeah.
it's like you do that in your home. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trying to yuck nobody's yum. Just don't involve me because I'm not involving you in what gets me out. Okay, that's this weird, that's creepy, and it's like, okay, your child doesn't like clothes. Okay, I went through a stint like that. Granted, I was a full-grown adult, but I was paying bills so I could stay home and walk around with nothing on. But you know, like I wouldn't invite y'all over, like, hey, y'all come over for brunch, and I opened the door like, ta-da! I wouldn't do that. You know, you put clothes on. Okay,
That's all out there.
I know a
Hey,
couple of
come
my
on in,
relatives.
y'all.
I do know a couple of my relatives, and a close friend of mine does watch this. So let me put in this caveat before they come in here and bust me out. I wouldn't do it now. Was there a period of time where but everybody
Old
knew?
school
Everybody knew.
cast,
Like if you go to
okay.
her house, you're going to. So, but
So you go to her house, there's a chance.
Just
now,
a small
you know,
chance.
But now,
I mean, hot chance.
embrace
I'm
the
home.
flow.
There's not a lot of people in my house. I'm not wearing pants. Why? For what purpose?
A
I
friend of
spent
mine
most of
actually,
the day in my underwear. I'm just
one of the viewers, one time it was me, Jess, and Sabrina. We were talking, and Sabrina said, "Yeah, I knew we were friends when I did a one-on-one session with Taz, and she's like, I gotta cut my camera because I gotta get up and I don't have no pants on." Yeah, because when I teach adults. Okay, when I did teach minors, yes, I would get fully dressed, even though it was remote. I teach adults. This is all they see.
right.
Why I gotta
The
put pants on for that?
yeah.
I may or may not have been to a GTPR meeting before in just my underwear.
Look,
You can't tell.
there is a reason why my camera is not on
Yeah,
Monday
me
through
too.
Friday during Sound of Coffee. Okay,
Right.
We need a
When I
proof
said
style.
the
That's
one-
right. Donald
Yeah.
Duck.
The one day when I said something because I criticized somebody in the comment section, I was like, before y'all get on me, I know what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. I'm sitting here in a Batman robe that don't belong to me. I know what I'm doing.
I can totally picture that too. I'm here for it. Yes.
I'm like, I know I'm being ridiculous. I'm not. Let me explain something to y'all. 6:30 in the morning is early and it comes quick.
It
Okay,
does.
I shower and get all clean and brutified after the Sound of Coffee. That's why I get irritated when he goes a little longer because it goes into my days. But I'm not getting up. I did that like the first 2 days of being his EP, and I was like, this is because you know how much earlier than 6:30 you have to get up to do all that stuff. Oh no, that's what we not gonna do. So I get up, I literally roll out the bed, and I come. You get what you get: hair pinned up in a bonnet, whichever robe is closest to me at the time. Or
and you still do a damn good job. You're good at that.
Or one of his t-shirts. Because the other day I was sitting here in the Jackass t-shirt where it's a donkey, right? It's a play on words. Crisscross applesauce in this shirt, in this chair.
Chilling.
I'm not getting. Can't nobody see me? I'm like John Cena over here. You can't see me. Like, I guess, and it's funny that now people can see John Cena now that he needs hair plugs. Like that's what made him invisible. The hair.
So listen, he
I'm
okay.
screaming.
John Cena been needing hair plugs since like 2023. Okay.
Baby, listen.
One could argue before that too. I don't watch, but I watch my husband watch, so I watch by proxy. Like it's always on somewhere because he watches all the old school shit, all the talk shows. He watches if it's wrestling.
I have one brother. He and I.
There's a reason why they shoot Peacemaker the way they do. Okay, all in the front.
I have one brother. He and I still argue about wrestling and certain wrestlers to this day. And the other day, I forget, he was at one of our relatives' house, and she was in the background like, "All right, y'all are grown, like." We both stopped like, who are you talking to?
What? I'm grown. Of course I'm grown.
Like,
said, I am an adult.
And like we were on FaceTime. We both paused and who you talking to? Like,
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Shit.
All right. Okay.
All right.
We're still going through this roulette one because I have a
All
story.
right.
Now, I pinned this story. I chose it last week, but I was freezing. My took us off. And I was gonna go outside. I was gonna recycle the outfit so people could see the outfit, and I was gonna go outside and sit on my porch to have my outside moment. It's raining.
However,
Oh
It's
man,
raining.
damn.
So
Here
it's
goes
just
the
not,
moment.
it's just not working for me. But
goddamn.
do I know
rain.
what this story is? I read like the first the first two sentences.
Uh-huh.
And
All right, come on. Let's
All right, let's
Let-
just do
hit
it.
it.
I know how this goes.
hit us
Let's
with
just
it.
do it.
Let's go.
All right, come on.
because I don't know how to describe it. Okay. Me and two other guys share an apartment together and we split all the bills. The only thing we don't split cost on is groceries. Everyone's in charge of buying their own food and we don't touch whatever doesn't belong to us in the fridge. We put our names on everything so no one gets mixed up. I'm not doing that. This issue has been going on almost a year and I'm sick of it. One of my roommates, R, hopefully not Kelly, keeps stealing. Sorry, that was very involuntary.
Fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's great. It's great.
Moving.
It's a good
Okay,
joke.
moving. It's
It's a
fine.
great joke, even.
Mhm.
One of my roommates, R, keeps stealing my food. I get home from work and containers with my leftovers are sometimes missing. They have my name written on it, or my stuff finishes too quick. My gallon of milk, for example, I buy almond milk because I like the taste, but it seems to finish after a week, even though I've only drank once or twice. I confronted R about this lots of times, and that's caused a lot of arguments. He outright denies it and tells me I'm crazy, even though it's so obvious. I think it is, Kelly.
Quite possibly.
My other roommate and I carpool together because we both work at the same we both work the same early morning shifts around the same area, so I know it's not him. It's always after we get back home and ours already left for work that I notice my food's gone. My roommates also had a similar problem, but not as often as I do. I'm guessing because R doesn't like what he buys. The funny thing is, R buys a lot for himself and is even more stingy about his food. He will literally point out what's his when he comes back from from grocery shopping and tells us not to touch it. I would run my butthole across everything that belongs to him. That's just me.
I mean, it's only fair.
Like,
Yeah,
listen,
I mean, it's only fair.
not the butthole.
The whole
I mean,
world.
Not
This
the
one-
butthole.
nobody
I
believes
mean,
that
look,
all I have
you
is Mountain
Said
Dew
you
during
eat
the
my
course
food,
of
you
the
get
show.
dysentery. It's
I
only fair.
bless
Look,
it.
You
I
eat my
promise you,
food,
I
I give you
would
dysentery.
volunteer to walk
Boom.
all of the neighborhood dogs one week and walk them right across all of his groceries. I promise you. Last week, my milk was nearly empty again, and I got fed up. I went to the liquor store and bought regular dairy milk. I drank what was left of my almond milk and refilled the gallon with the one I bought.
From the
This
liquor
was to
store?
catch-
Oh, I never seen milk at a liquor store, but hey, different strokes for
You know
different
what?
folks.
you know
Whatever you do.
when I lived in Newport, Kentucky, there was a liquor store. It was a liquor / general store, and it had it's a lot of these in Kentucky. Where you could there was like a section of basic pantry grocery items. That, yeah, you get milk from there.
Okay.
I learned that one
All
time because
right.
I wanted to make chocolate chunk peanut butter cookies, and I didn't have enough milk, and I too went to the liquor store to get milk. Because I asked my neighbor, and she was
I
like,
guess you
"That
need
store
it.
has it," and I
I
looked
mean,
at her
if you
like,
need it
"Girl,
for a
that
white
clearly
Russian.
says liquor." And she
I
was
guess
like,
it's
"No, that-"
considered a mixer.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
want to
she
use it
was
as a
like,
mixer, yeah, for a white Russian or
yeah,
something like
she
that, then yeah.
Yeah, because she was like,
It
they
makes sense
they
then.
have it in the liquor store. Because I argued with her for like 10 minutes. Like
Still
I
weird,
could
but
read that. The sign of that store says liquor. But I made my
Not milk.
cookies because they
Said
had
not milk.
milk. They had milk and cheese.
Oh,
And there
damn.
was roast beef. And part of me almost bought roast beef from the liquor store, but I was like, I'm already taking a chance getting this milk.
I
Let's
don't know
not
about
go
that.
crazy.
Look here.
One thing at a
Hey,
time.
whoa,
Just one
look
thing at
here.
a time, Taz.
That's we're not that adventurous, okay?
Yeah, so I was
Sorry,
just
I
like,
got hung up on the liquor store milk, but
But
keep
yeah,
going.
liquor store. Go ahead.
I forgot that they had milk in the liquor stores in there. Okay, so this was to catch / prove R is the one stealing since he's lactose intolerant.
Oh, good.
You know what? I ought to put dairy in everything.
Mhm.
The next day, Saturday, we get back from work and R is pissed. He yelled at me that he was stuck in the bathroom for 40 minutes because of my milk. But you stole. You're not supposed to. Okay, I'm no criminal, but I do know you're not supposed to just immediately confess. I
Yeah,
watched the
And
first
especially
40. Yeah,
after-
you're supposed to wait. You're supposed to wait till they give you chicken and a soda. I watched the first
Say, look
48.
here, and
I know that's how that go.
especially after for weeks, you have been saying, no, it ain't
Yeah.
been me. It ain't been me.
Exactly.
I didn't do it.
Exactly.
I didn't
He
do it.
already
Now all of a
knows
sudden-
it's you. And now not only did you do the thing he knew you were going to do, but you ratted yourself out as soon as he got home.
Yeah.
You are the
Yeah.
worst
Christina-
criminal ever.
Tristina
Yeah.
doesn't seem like he
dry
was dry
snitching,
snitching.
right?
It
Tristina
seemed like
just
he
dry
was
snitching
diarrhea
everywhere.
snitching. That's what it seemed like he was doing. He
Right?
was using it to
He was
make
wet
a
snitching.
shake.
No, his
He
asshole
was
was
using it
wet
to make
snitching. That's
a
what it was doing.
shake.
Oh, damn,
I
Amy.
only responded with, so then you're the one who's been stealing. Like that. He freaking exploded. Yeah, he admitted
He
that
did.
he sometimes drinks my milk and eats my food, but he was more mad that I switched milks than the fact that he was caught. I told him I wouldn't have done that if he'd stopped taking my stuff from the fridge or at least told the truth instead of trying to make it seem like I was making it up. I would have told him it's mine. I can switch it however I want to. I decided to have regular milk now instead of almond. My roommate backed me up and thought it was kind of funny. He got payback for stealing from us. It's a little tense right now, and my roommate told me Ara's trying to convince him to agree to kick me out. Little does he know, we're both looking to move
You're
somewhere
the
else
thief,
together.
and you're mad that you got diarrhea over some shit you stole?
Yeah, that's
You're a
crazy.
thief and you mad that you got caught.
That's a,
Okay, so he says, little
Please.
does he know,
that's a great
Please.
we're both looking
That's
to move
hilarious,
somewhere
though.
else together because we are sick of his shit. I told some buddies what happened, and if you think I was the asshole for that, get new friends. They ain't your friends.
No.
I feel like I'm
Right.
not in the wrong here. He was taking my food and was not owning up to it, and I wanted to prove it. Does that make me the asshole?
No, OP, not only are you not the asshole, we all think you're hysterical. Come be our friend.
Yeah, please, and thank you.
Yes.
We
Yes.
think you're funny.
That was an excellent way to draw out the suspicious person.
And kudos.
I'm
Kudos
about
on
to fuck him
knowing.
up with this
Kudos on
dairy.
knowing that he's lactose intolerant
Yeah, that
and setting the absolute perfect trap.
Because
our comment
absolutely
section
perfect.
is a little ridiculous with their suggestions.
See, Annabelle said, I have the solution. Invest $150 in a personal fridge, keep it in your room, and lock the door. End the problem.
Nope.
Move
Now,
out.
as somebody who has 2 personal fridges in their house, okay, they're not my fridges, they're his. Diabetical. So one in the bedroom and one is going to go in the man cave. Okay,
He'll just wander in there and
that's
get
for
it.
that. It's not because I should, because I need him to stop touching my snacks, but I digress. But no, I'm not paying rent and getting separate groceries and doing all the separate cooking and stuff to hide my stuff where I lay my head. Now, I realize that in 2026 I'm becoming violent, because at first I thought punch him in the front butt or throat punch him. I guess I'm just sick and tired of people shit. I'm getting violent. So
I get that.
No, I understand it, fully support it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, I would have put some type of dairy in all of my stuff. Everything.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would have found creative ways to like hide cheese and stuff, like all sorts of stuff. Okay. Baby, I would have put milk
there's
in a
some way to
vodka sauce.
mixing
just
milk
because.
in it. with anything.
Miralax
You know what I'm
is
saying?
flavorless and colorless. You can just mix
And
that in
honestly,
stuff.
I wouldn't have. Here's my thing, because I'm also quite diabolical because lack of sleep. I, for a while, would have just generic containers to put stuff in. Because for a while, I would make sweet tea and different types of lemonade. So they would just be in generic containers. I would get that type of container and put what
Mhm.
looked like milk in there. Like
Mhm.
his little shake would have been messed up. And I'm not talking about anything gross. I mean, you can make chalk dust in water look like milk.
Mm-hmm.
Milk of magnesia
Uh-huh.
in a little water will
Look
look like
like
milk.
Mhm.
Okay,
What?
watered
Yeah.
down
Oh, yeah.
Elmer's glue will look
Diabolical.
like
Look
milk.
like milk.
Diabolical.
Not the glue.
But
Damn.
but still,
I love it.
it's still absolutely perfect revenge. 10 out of 10. Love it.
Come be our
Yeah.
Love
friend.
it. Love it. Love it.
Yes,
And especially since
I have a really good
he
one.
confessed it. Oh,
I support it.
all
Yeah,
right.
the fact that he was
I'm the
mad
juicy
when
one.
he came in, talking about, I can't believe you did this to me.
Right? That's wild to me. That's
So
it's-
quick.
Baby,
That's
the
all I'm
way I
saying.
would've-
Like
Right.
that took
The
no
way-
time at all. You couldn't have waited.
First of all, the way I would have got dementia in that moment.
What you
And I'm
talking
like,
about?
do you sleep well, sir?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That almond
Why?
milk must have really gone bad then. I don't know why I would have done that.
That almond milk must have spoiled. It must have spoiled.
Shut
Annabelle,
not.
Oh,
that
it is
cake
good.
is loaded with milk, and there's a woman at our church that makes it's spot on to that cake. Oh boy.
All right.
Yes, because there was someone I did not know was lactose intolerant, and I was like, "Oh, do you want a dessert?" And I went and got that dessert and gave it to them. First of all, they are grown; they are more grown than me. They should have known that they couldn't eat that. They was mad the next week when they. I was
All
like,
right,
"Now I
Jen.
know.
Okay.
Don't piss me off."
Am
All
I
right,
the
Jen.
asshole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding after she wanted me to prove that I didn't have anything with her fiance?
What?
Oh Lord.
That
Wait,
sounds
what?
complex.
Oh Lord. Here
Hold
we
on.
go. Buckle
Sounds
up.
like
Is
it's
this
gonna
one
be
more
some
time?
bullshit.
One more time.
Oh Lord. Here
Am
we
I
go.
the asshole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding after she wanted me to prove I didn't have anything with her fiance?
Oh,
Damn, that
Mhm,
is
mhm.
complex.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I, 26, have always been close with my older sister, 29. She's getting married in about a month to her fiance, who she's been with for 4 years now. But before they met, I worked at the same company as him for about 2 years, and we were friendly coworkers. We grabbed lunch together with other colleagues and occasionally texted about work. Nothing romantic has ever happened between us. Fast forward, he and my sister met through mutual friends. When she found out we knew each other, she laughed it off and joked around that I should tell her if he had any embarrassing work stories. And everything was fine until about a few weeks ago when she called me crying, saying she'd found old messages between he and I from years ago. One where he says, "I missed you today," and me one telling him, "I wish you would come to work today." The reason for those messages were due to the fact that we usually helped each other with tasks at work and we'd cover for each other. And besides that, we only talked about work, shared a couple of memes, work gossip, and one conversation where he thanked me for helping him prepare for a presentation, which is normal, things we'd usually do. She asked me if I
How
ever
ugly
had,
is your sister, OP?
she asked me if I had ever had feelings for him. I said no, because I genuinely did not, and I never saw him that way. Then she asked if I would be willing to let her read through my phone backups and all of my social media messages to see the context of messages for her peace of mind.
What? Mm.
I laughed because I thought she was joking, or better still, let her go through his phone, not mine. And I got annoyed when she kept insisting I allow her to go through my phone. She said if I had nothing to hide, I shouldn't have a problem proving it. And her friends keep suggesting the same thing. And that if we did this one thing, it would help drama before they got married. I
But they're
refuse.
going to be in-laws.
I
So
refuse.
make it alone?
Not because there's anything to find, because I think she's insane. Plus, that made me look, and they say that makes me look guilty, but I just want her to go through his phone, not mine. She keeps asking why I won't let her and give it a rest. And this pissed me off more because now she's focusing on the wrong person. Why do I need to clear my name? She told my mom, and my mom says that I'm being prideful over this issue. The final straw was my sister said she's not comfortable having me at the wedding unless I hand over my phone so we can sort it out. So I said, ask your fiance. And she said, I don't want him to think I don't trust him.
Oh.
So I told her I'm not attending her wedding and that she could have the wedding without me there. Am I the asshole?
Her friends don't like not the OP. The sister's friends don't like her. They're playing on an insecurity, and it's clear who the sister believes is the pretty sibling. And she's thinking there's no way this guy was just friends with my sister. And one of her friends was probably like, he's probably got with you because he really wanted your sister.
Or he was with your sister and she rejected him, so he's settling for you.
And that's why she went through messages, and she probably already, if she saw those messages on his phone and is hung up on those two messages, out of years worth of messages, those two messages, them being around each other for 4 years outside of work because of the sister, she's gone through all of the messages. She wants to go through the sister's phone because she thinks that her fiance deleted some messages. She wants to see what's missing or who's there, and it's because I will put money on this. She's the first one out of her friend group to get married. And they're jealous. They believe that the rest of them believe that they should have gotten married.
That tracks.
The sister is hanging out with a crew of Taylor Swifts.
Oh.
And for those that don't get it, y'all might want to Google the wedding speeches and toasts that Taylor Swift has given at her friends' weddings over the years.
Oh, wow.
Because, baby, listen, I couldn't have attended that wedding. You not going to get up there and do me like that. Because that's what it is. And I also say that because as somebody who previously had like a relationship getting serious around the same time as another sibling, and I got brothers. My brother wasn't getting that way. But y'all know my nemesis. She was getting that way. And
we don't like her.
And it progressed there. And then even though she was the first one to get married out of her friend group, she did that to her friends because in her mind, she needed to be the standard. She needed to be the only married woman that gives everybody advice on blah, 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 especially since her two best friends. And to my brother, if you watching, screw you, because you know I don't like you anyway.
I wasn't ready for that.
They married better than her.
Oh shit!
No, like seriously, like
Yeah.
my nemesis and my brother work for the one's husband.
Oh,
And there are people that are like that are like, oh, they'll try to put that insecurity in it, insecurity, but it's like, Sister Cat, he chose you. He likes you. Like if he's not putting anything in the undercurrent, then you're fine. I can understand if she's like,
What's
yeah,
the
we used to
spaghetti
joke
thought
this
versus
way.
a box thought.
What? Huh?
Every boy right now, huh? This is why girls have spaghetti thoughts and men have box thoughts.
What does that mean?
Elaborate. I am confused.
Oh, are you talking about the women trying to do that voodoo myth of putting a undercarriage time of the month stuff in the spaghetti, which is nasty. Y'all quit doing that. It really don't do anything but make the men sick. You should do the nicotine patch if you're crazy and you don't want to work on your personality, but that will wear off too, and then he just gonna try to kill you in the sleep. And box, like, are you like, are men trying to put women in the box? Because that's what I think of. Because a lot of y'all crazy.
Screaming on the inside.
No, I can't get past it. I can't get past you. No, but and put in the no.
I just died a little bit.
We only think of
what
things
is going
in
on
containers
here?
because we're dumb. Women thoughts touch. No. First of all, I need y'all to dispel the myth that every woman is intelligent. No, but most are dumb. Most are just as dumb as men. Like, no, because dumb men need dumb women. Because an intelligent woman isn't going to buy the stuff that dumb men put out there. I don't know why y'all think that inherently, because a woman has a cooter biscuit, that makes her smart. No. There's a lot of dumb heifers that a lot. Like a lot.
Yes,
A lot.
there are. You're right about that.
I
Oh,
Taz with the thing and the spaghetti.
I'm speechless.
still-
like
I
I
still
said, I
can't-
died
I'm-
a little bit. I'm
still-
Okay, first of all, I
I'm
found
trying to
That
get
like
past
turned
that.
my
I'm trying to
brain
move
off
past it,
for a
but
minute.
I'm like,
I truly
no,
have
here's
not
the
heard
thing.
anything that anybody has said in the last minute
well,
or
here's
so.
the thing.
That
I
like
thought it was-
legitimately just like my brain was like, protect yourself.
Listen,
Nope.
Yeah, I thought that it was an urban legend. I thought it was just something that
I
people
don't want
said.
to talk about it.
But no,
Oh.
until social media,
again,
and there were people who were admitting that they did it, and I was like, y'all shouldn't say that for clout
Out
because that
loud,
is a
right.
crime. That is a
It has
crime.
to be a
And they were like,
crime.
no, that's why he won't leave me. Baby, that's
All
not
right.
why he won't leave you. He probably knows that's what you
Another
did.
one.
And he
You
has
wanna tell
photographic
another?
evidence.
I got
You
another
can't
one.
leave him.
okay, I got one.
Okay, go. Yep.
All right. Emma's
Uh,
butt face for getting my girlfriend back with a prank after she pranked me. So a few days ago, my girlfriend thought it'd be absolutely hilarious to make me think that I had eaten a spider. I couldn't eat for the rest of that day. I decided to get her back by pranking her back. So lately, I've been searching the internet and I've come across some list of the worst things to do and say when in a in a relationship. So from that, I constructed what I thought was top five worst things ever to say to your girlfriend. Oh my!
Oh, he
God.
want to die. Okay.
3 days ago, I went through the list throughout the day, saying those 5 things. By
Mhm.
the end, she was extremely irritable and left my place fuming. I told her it was a prank after the final one and that I was just getting her back, but she didn't care and left. I tried calling her a
Eating a
messenger.
spider insults all day.
hmm
Ah.
Said I tried calling her a messenger, but she hasn't answered. Did I go too far?
Yeah.
Yes, dummy.
Yes,
Yes, you dummy.
that was
What in
not
the hell?
She
That was
played a
not
prank
kosher.
He
on
made you
you.
think.
You were mean to her. Those are
He
two
made you
different
think you ate a
things.
spider. Okay.
She played a trick on you. You were mean to her. Pack it up. If she's still
Here's
your
the dumb.
girlfriend next week, I'll be shocked.
I will be surprised.
The only way she gonna be his
be
girlfriend still next
surprised.
week is if he buys some very expensive gifts, drops a very large deposit in her bank account,
right.
and gets
Mhm.
outside old
Mhm.
school with a big old boom box going,
Boom
please,
box.
baby, please.
Cue card
Yeah.
sign. Love
Like, you
Actually.
Right?
Like, bro,
Because-
you I hope you gonna need 4 really good
Mm-mm.
friends. Okay. I hope they can do a 2-step because you're gonna have to put together some really quick choreography because you're gonna
You
need some
want to
pits,
find a
okay?
flash mob.
You're gonna need some backup dancers, baby. And I hope her mother is still alive and you cool with her mother because you're gonna need her help too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Don't tell
Uh-huh.
her
I
father
hope
that
you're
you
good
did
friends with her best friend, that you didn't burn that bridge, because there's no way you get her back if you don't
Actually-
have that girl on your
Actually,
side.
First of all, don't call the best friend because the best friend is gonna snitch to the daddy. Now you're gonna have to bribe the mama with a very expensive gift, whatever she into. Okay, it's probably gonna be some obscure type of jewelry that you're gonna have to drop some retirement funds on.
Yeah.
But you
Have you been to
but
her
do not-
mama's house, and what
Yeah.
is the knickknack of choice?
Yeah, do not contact her best friend because even if she forgives you, her best friend never will, and her best friend
Never.
will be plotting until you die on how to kill you. I just want to let you know. Anytime you have an accident, assume it's the best friend because it probably is, baby. Your house is now booby trapped the moment that you call the best friend. Okay, you living on
already
borrowed
knows.
time if you call the best friend.
She,
Yeah, the best friend
she
probably
knew before your girlfriend left your place. The best friend already knew. She didn't go
best
home.
friend
She went to
knew.
her friend's house.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah,
friend knew
exactly.
2 comments in because by the second comment, she done already told the best friend verbatim what you said. By the time you got to the 3rd time, she was ready to record you, and she sent that recording to the best friend to make sure that she heard you correctly. When you
He said
admitted
he's
what
not
you
going to
did-
gaslight me later.
Yeah. And baby,
Uh-huh.
when you admitted what you did, I promise you there was a secret FaceTime that you didn't know about, and 3 people already got that recorded. They done spliced it, diced it, and analyzed it. Okay, they know every girl you ever had a crush on at this point, and they have probably already alerted them. They done alerted your mama that she should have been a swallower instead of running a whorehouse. They done ran everything.
Whorehouse.
A whorehouse. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I
'Cause-
I
have
got
one,
one.
Oh my
and
god.
I chose this one because snacks.
All right.
Okay.
I saw cake. I don't know if this is really about cake. I just saw cake.
But we saw cake, and that's what we're going with.
We're going, yeah,
We're going with
on
that.
this journey together.
God,
That's cool.
okay.
Let's hop on this roller
Am
coaster.
am I the asshole for accidentally eating an entire cake that my BF made? No,
Oh,
things happen. No, I
that
don't.
depends. Were you
no.
supposed to share the cake?
I need
Did
to
they
know
know
the
that you're a-
conditions.
They did they know you
Like,
were a
what
snack,
size
or
was
did
the
they
cake?
leave you alone,
Like, what
alone
size
with
was the cake, and were you supposed to share the cake?
Where were they keeping it? Did you take it from somewhere that you
Like,
Ooh,
it
good
was a
point.
small cake, or was like a big ass,
like was it in a
family size
container
cake?
with a lid on it and like you maybe
Yeah.
knew you weren't supposed to? Okay, go.
Well,
All right,
go,
let's
go,
go.
go.
Ash,
All right.
you are new here because I have, and
Me
so is
too.
my mother, accidentally eating a whole cake, especially when you're doing it slice by slice, and you look up and you don't realize, yeah, you ate the whole cake by accident.
Okay.
So my fiance is an incredible baker. I've always said that he should start his own bakery, but he's always resisted the idea. Anyways, I'm going on 4 months pregnant. Nope,
Not the
you're not
asshole.
at all.
Nope.
And what he makes is
Automatic.
like a magnet to my mouth. LOL. As all
Should've
my
made
pregnant
two.
and non-pregnant gals know, that cravings hit you really hard when you're building a baby. It's all
Yes.
really good, but the cravings are starting to get worse because he rarely bakes now because he's busier with work. His niece's sixth birthday is coming up, and he took time to bake a caterpillar cake for her, and it looked amazing. I asked him if he had time to make another one so we could have one to ourselves, and he agreed. It turned out really, really well. I think he
Hey,
had like two
both.
slices. Hold on. I think he had like two slices. Then he told me to help myself to however much I'd like. He was away for work for much of the day, and after he left, I went to the fridge and took a slice for myself. It was so good, I kept going back for more and more. Eventually, before I knew it, the cake had disappeared entirely. LOL. I was sitting there with the spoon in hand, and I kind of snapped out of a fog and realized what I'd done. I did not mean to do that at all. I texted him what happened and told him I might have had a lot of cake, and he said it's all good. But when he got home and saw that the cake was gone, and he got really mad that I didn't leave a slice for him, like yelling and raising voice kind of mad. I mean, I didn't know what he expected because I told him, and he even said I could have as much as I'd like. I don't get why he's so mad. He's so good at it. So he could simply take an hour out of his day instead of sitting on his ass and gaming and make another day. Mayo.
God damn.
Okay,
Wow.
that
He
part
got
makes
even
her
mad.
an asshole, but the
God
rest of
Yeah.
it, no.
Damn.
He
You
got
had me at the
even
first
madder
half.
when he saw I took a small slice. Oh, now you're the asshole. Small slice out
Yup.
of the other cake. Like it was a
Asshole.
tiny slice. Admittedly, I screwed up and couldn't help myself, but I don't think I what? But I don't it says, but I don't nothing to get this worked up about. I don't know. I don't think it's anything to get this worked up about. I think that's what they meant. I also didn't like that he yelled because it was stressing me out, and stress for a pregnant woman is bad, and I'm trying to avoid it. I couldn't help it. I started crying, and he took this as me trying to manipulate him, but I totally couldn't help it. It just ended up making him madder. I tried to keep the peace by apologizing, but he ignored me and went for a jog. Hasn't come back since. I did screw up, but I don't think it was worth that kind of reaction and conflict. It's really upsetting. Yeah, you I feel like there's more to this. How many times have you done
There's a
this to
lot
this
more to this.
man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
How
that
many
This is
times have you
not.
done this to this man?
This is
You
not the
know,
Okay,
first
if
one.
this is just a one-time thing,
F her.
if this is just a one-time thing,
And like, it's not so bad until you
Alright.
called him lazy and said he can make a
Said-
new cake, and
said
you
if
ate
it was
some of
so
the
mu-
other cake.
yeah,
It was
and
the
if it
other
wasn't
cake
that
for
big
me.
of a deal,
No.
The other cake,
And-
the 6-year-old niece's birthday cake, was sort of the tipping point. You lost the audience there.
that you
That's
And
where I
to-
was
you
lost.
had me in the
at.
first half, and
Mhm.
then
And
boom.
and here's the thing. What I don't care what gender you are. Gaming for a lot of people is stress relief. It is their way of relaxing. It is
Yes.
part of their self-care. So I really need people to stop saying that somebody is being lazy while gaming. And if you've never gamed, please stop, because there's no way to be lazy and game. There really isn't. Even if you're just a novice, even if you just do it occasionally, there's no way to be lazy. Also, to say that he bakes on a level as a professional baker, my granny had a good friend that was a professional baker. That's more than an hour. That's not like
I was
box.
gonna say
Right.
that
It's
takes an
like
hour to
closer to
make
3.
batter. Like, what are you
It's like
talking
Right.
about?
it's like
Right.
closer to 3.
Yeah,
Like, then you're baking, you've got to let it cool. If you're frosting it, are you
Yeah,
making the frosting? And clearly he's doing all of that. That shit takes time.
yeah.
it does.
And when
not
he
an
said,
hour,
"Oh,
that's
take
like
as
half a
much as you
day
want," that
at the
and
bare
trust me,
minimum.
I have been that person that has been enraged, because there are a few rules that I have when it comes to snacking. One, you never open somebody else's snack. If they have not had any, you don't have any. Two,
That part.
if it's
Yes.
the last one or two of somebody else's, you leave it. You don't take it. And it
Mhm.
enrages me, because I have had stacks over the years where I go, I haven't opened them. There have been times where I bought stuff, never even got a whiff of it, and it's gone. Baby, listen. Baby, listen. Okay. Um, if I was not afraid of one uniform and one color for the rest of my life, I would have been doing time. Okay.
I don't look
That's
good in
and
orange.
when
Don't
before
touch
somebody
my
goes,
snack.
that's not a good enough reason to stay out of prison. Any reason that keeps you out of prison is a good enough reason. And the fact that I don't want to be in the same color every damn day, that's not pink, it is a good reason. And the
Right.
one prison that does let you wear
Yeah.
pink, I'm not committing a crime there, because I'm pretty sure they don't like the Negress.
I have one. Am I the asshole for telling my sister to dress for her body type? We're going on this
Oh.
journey together. Yeah, I saw that title. I was like, oh
Oh.
yeah, that's the
Oh.
one.
Well, here's
There's-
the only line is it's a sister thing. So like, let's see the situation.
I, 26 female, told my sister, 16 female, that she should dress to complement her figure. She is not overweight, but she is on the bigger side. She was wearing a crop top and low-rise pants. I said jokingly, said to that her fupa was out.
That's not
She
a
got-
joke.
She
That's
got
not a
mad at
joke.
Right. She got mad at me. I tried explaining to her that if she wore clothes that complemented her figure, she would look better. I said, I have a fupa. I don't have it hanging out. It doesn't look very good. I used to be overweight, and it was something I had to learn to do as well. I didn't mean malice by it. I was genuinely trying to help her. I know how kids are
Like, do
because
people not actually know what a fupa is? Because if your fupa is hanging out, you got no pants on. Like an apron belly and a fupa are different things.
that part.
The sister
I know how
seems
kids-
like
Just
she's
be, like,
she's
clear.
jealous that OP is jealous that her sister
be
has
clear.
more confidence than she does.
Yeah, she has
A
body
little bit.
confidence.
Yeah.
But she also
Yeah.
doesn't know what parts of the body are. So don't take her criticism.
Mm. I know how kids are because I went through being made fun of. I offered her advice so she could try to mitigate it. She and my other sister think I was a dick for saying that and shouldn't comment on her body. I wasn't even saying she was fat. I was saying that that the clothes she was wearing didn't compliment her. So am I the asshole?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes. In a roundabout
Context.
way, you
My
said she was
family-
fat.
you are.
She said context. My family is very blunt and we joke around a bit. And there's an update here. Update. I have now apologized to her and said I won't comment on her body. I'm still unsure how to give advice for a sensitive topic like this. She often asks, right? She often asks me for advice since I went through the same thing at her age. Also, I was unaware that a fupa was a bad thing. I just thought that's what people called anyone's area from their groin to their belly button. Also, I am not overweight anymore, so I might have had some projection from the past.
Might have, you definitely did. Here's the thing.
Don't use words that you don't know what they mean.
Right.
Well, not only that, but
True.
everybody listening and everybody watching, I want you to hear something, because we gotta break this habit of passing on trauma. Your experience does not necessarily translate to somebody else's. When you were in high school, it's not this current time. How you felt, it's not going to translate. And a lot of times you weren't bullied because of your size. You were bullied because you were awkward, because you got in your head about your size, whether you felt you were too big, too small, whatever. You did some weird shit, which caused people to notice you, because really nobody gives a damn. Because for every person that says, well, I was bullied for being big, I want you to think about how many other people were quote unquote big that didn't get bullied, and think about how they acted and how they carried themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because OP is going by her trauma, like, well, I'm not that anymore, and she needs to do. You're upset because she had on a crop top and some pants and she was cool with it. And she's probably not asking your advice. She's probably tripping like, okay, this heifer used to come home from school all the time saying blah, 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 and saying she couldn't get a date and all this other stuff. And she's probably asked you because it's blowing her mind that her experience is so much different than yours.
Right.
And I don't think
she's asking for advice on situations, but that doesn't give you a green light to give your advice whenever you feel like it. And you weren't giving her advice. You told her she had her fupa hanging out.
Yeah.
And then when she got upset, you offered context to why you said it.
Like
you weren't giving her advice.
I also feel like the sister is not that big, because OP also said, hey, I still have a fupa. I still have this. So I feel like OP and her sister are around the same size, and OP still doesn't feel comfortable to wear.
Yeah, well, she said that she had lost a lot of weight, and but she's comparing herself. Like I said, I think the sister is probably asked some advice on how to handle situations about like being heavier or whatever, the body shape that they share. And then the other sister is now using that as a green light to just openly give her opinion. But she says, I gave my sister advice, but she didn't. I insulted her. I picked on her. And when she got upset, I offered context to why I said it.
And
that's not giving advice.
Right.
Also, let's not forget what happens far too often, especially when people used to be plus size or a little husky, they lose weight and they get real mean. And all the stuff, whether somebody actually said it to them or not, they start hurling it at people. Hurling.
I've
seen that before too.
I've seen that a lot of times with a lot of guys will do it. A lot of bigger guys, and then all of a sudden they'll go to the gym, they'll lose weight, and then all of a sudden, then every insult that they've ever heard, now they've spit it back out, because now they feel like, now I'm that, I'm that, I'm that skinny guy now, I'm this and and now they're getting in their heads, now I can be that mean. And they do that.
Yeah. There's a woman on TikTok who, and I knew something was up when I first saw her, and I couldn't figure out why. You know how something just makes your senses tingle, but you can't put your finger on it. And I was like, okay, like the quote unquote advice that she was giving, I was like, not really my cup of tea. She's not really speaking to me, but whatever. I scrolled past. Then I started to notice she's always laying in the bed and everything is cropped up on her. And she's acting like, oh, I don't need a man. But then I really started paying attention. And somebody exposed her. She used to be heavier. And I noticed all of her critique is for women she feels that are smaller than her. Nobody knows what size she is right now. Like I said, you see her headboard and she focused up on her, but all of her critique, well, why would she wear this? And I wouldn't wear this if I was that body type. First of all, y'all stop talking about what you would do with somebody else's body, because you don't know until you in that body. Okay.
Exactly.
Number one. Number two, a lot of things that y'all hurl at people, nobody even ever said to y'all. A lot of times you hear stuff that didn't nobody say.
Right.
And I've been in the room. Sometimes y'all think some people, because sometimes people say worse stuff and sometimes people say nicer stuff. Y'all don't hear none of it. It's just y'all just waiting to say it to the next person, and it's not necessary. And before somebody goes, but Taz, didn't you say yesterday that there was ugly people? Yes, I did, and I still stand by that. There are still ugly people. You can split them down the middle, flip them inside out. They still ugly, and I stand by it. Okay, that's not this situation. Because every time I say something, y'all like to remind me. Don't get in my DMs today. Don't, because in celebration of the 4th of July, I got a whole case of Mountain Dew in there.
She's ready. She's ready.
I got it.
She's still stick by.
I will
ugly
find
people.
the ugly relative in your family.
She still sticks by. There are ugly people in the world, and there are.
Like, y'all got to stop saying I'm not being mean. Y'all done met some ugly people. You like there's
So you
nothing
may
about
not
their
want it.
personality that's attractive.
you know they ugly.
There's nothing.
Like you
And
met
it's
some ugly
okay to
people.
say
You
they
know they
ugly.
We're
ugly.
not talking about how they look.
So you know they ugly.
I said you cut them
Necessarily.
in half,
You know.
flip them inside out. They still you just And okay, quick question: have y'all ever met somebody, and then the more you get to know them, how literally how they look starts to change? Like they start to look less attractive because they're such a horrible person.
Or more
yeah.
attractive when they're really funny or something. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
and that's
yeah,
what I mean
yeah.
by when I say that there are ugly people out there. Like you get to know them, and then you're like, "Oh my god, is
So,
that
ugh.
that dehydrated Shrek?" Like that, yeah.
Speaking of ugly people, I have
Yeah.
I have a story. This could kind of be on that line.
All right, here we
Ready?
go.
Am I the jerk for refusing to give my coworker the chair I won in a raffle? My job had this little employee appreciation thing last Friday. Nothing crazy, pizza, cupcakes, and a raffle with prizes. Most of it was stuff like mugs and gift cards, but the big prize was a really nice ergonomic chair that had been used in a manager's office before they decided to remodel. And I won it. My coworker
so it's a chair
immediately
with
got
somebody
weird.
else's booty juices on it. Okay.
My coworker immediately got weird though, because she says she has back pain and needs it more. I feel bad, but the chair was a raffle prize, not a medical accommodation. I also work from home and my home 2 days a week, and the chair there is terrible. So I was excited to take it home. I've been wanting to spend some money I made on a new chair, and now I don't have to. She asked me in front of everyone if I would give it to her. I laughed a little because I thought she was joking, but she wasn't, and said it would be selfish of me to keep it because she has actual pain.
Then go to HR and have them accommodate her.
I told her, go to HR if you need a chair. I'm not giving away something I won fairly. Now people at work are acting like I'm being cheap and that I made an ugly statement and I'm dramatic over a chair. Am I the jerk?
No.
They can put together. You know what? They can contribute.
No.
You know what? You know what I would do?
Everybody pitch in $10 and buy the girl a chair.
I would get a jar and walk around to everybody and go, since I'm so mean, please, sir, please, ma'am, give her a chair. Like, you've been in this pain all this time and you never asked for any accommodations. Trust me,
right?
when I worked,
that's the ugly person. That's the ugly person.
And
yeah,
I'm gonna say like this:
corporate America. Remember those big, ugly? Like I remember they were always burgundy, but the big chairs were like the pleather arms and everything.
Yeah,
that was the chair that worked best. Yeah, that was the chair that worked best for me for my leg because when I sat back in it, y'all know how tall I am. I ain't that tall. So it gave me more like stability.
When I worked at,
so I would ask for one of those chairs as an accommodation. If somebody won that chair and I didn't have it, I would just go to HR like, hey, I asked y'all for that. For a chair like this, why would you raffle it knowing that I need it? Can I get this accommodation? I wouldn't ask for that person. And okay, I don't want to sound biased or nothing because y'all know I love Jen and I love Jess. Okay, but how much you want to bet that was a white woman who did that?
Oh, definitely.
It absolutely was a white woman who did that. You can't convince
I picture her looking like
definitely.
What's her name? Caroline Levitt. I picture her looking like Caroline Levitt.
Because here's the thing. Because when I worked at Time Warner, the dispatcher there, he had a lot of back pain. He went to HR. They got him a new chair. Right. I worked at another system at Time Warner, and the other dispatcher there had a standing desk because he for whatever reason he just liked to stand, and they accommodated him. So if you're in that much pain, go to HR.
Yeah.
they would have got that shit for you.
No,
Exactly.
Anna's totally right though. She wanted to like guilt and shame OP into giving it up. That's why
Right.
she asked in front of everybody. That's also how you know it was a white woman, because anybody else would have had a little bit of tact if they were going to ask for the chair and done it privately in a one-on-one conversation to be like, hey, listen, I know this is really awkward and weird, but I can't afford a new one. HR's giving me the runaround. Can I take your chair until they get me mine? That's what a normal person would have done.
Anybody else would have been like, hey, I
Yeah.
know this is normally like $1,200 because I've been looking at one. I've got 600. Like, if I could give you like the 600, like,
So would you be
But
willing
no,
to sell
she
it to me or something?
absolutely wanted to shame and guilt OP into being shocked and being like,
So, well,
yeah, like it's too uncomfortable and weird to say. Of course you can have.
Yeah.
and also
And
I
she
say
chose,
that
and I know she
because
chose the time to do it in
Get
front of
outta
everybody
here.
for that
Yeah,
reason, to kind of to
because-
pressure him into
yeah.
doing it.
and it's because of that whole default damsel in distress thing. And I need coworkers and everybody, I need y'all to stop going along with people and go, oh, you're so mean, you're so selfish, you're so cheap over something nobody paid for. So if any one of y'all would have got it, you wouldn't have done it. Also, as somebody who used to work for a company that did a bunch of raffles, there were a lot of times at lunch, people were bartering back and forth with what folks got. Because there was one time, I think my oldest son still has it to this day. There was like a suede and wool Letterman style jacket for one company that I work with. I wanted, okay, really wasn't what I wanted. The person who got the prize that I wanted, I understand why she wasn't giving it up. And at the time, before cell phones and everything, it was one of those fancy landline phones with a built-in voicemail, and like you could program multiple numbers and stuff on it, and had like the caller ID screen when caller ID was new.
Fancy.
So y'all remember, like these phones were like a couple $100s at the time. So that's what I
Yeah.
wanted. And I realized the person who got it had some children, and I believe like a relative at home that they were taking care of. So it was a nice phone, and they were the type of person that really did need it. They could program like emergency numbers and stuff in it. So I didn't say anything about trading. Other people tried to get me to trade down for, I'm like, no, the only person I would trade with would be them. I've got this suede coat. Like, I'm not giving this up for a $20 gift certificate to the local chili parlor. But I mean, it was nothing when we had that for people to, you know, quietly go and barter. Plus, you didn't
Like
want
nobody's
to
giving up the big prize.
Well, also, you didn't want to barter in front of the bosses, because you don't want them to think that you're ungrateful so that they can start downsizing the prizes. You do it off, so especially so that the bosses don't see it, because you want to keep getting good prizes.
Yeah, now they see that, they're going to be like, well, we're not going to have any, not going to do anything like that anymore.
Yeah, because there was one company, same company, one woman came very close to messing up lunches for us. Once a month, there were a couple times we would get clients in. There was one manager and one VP that came up with this. It was really actually a brilliant idea that whoever wanted to could accompany them to lunch. And these clients would be so impressed in just talking to us regular employees. Not so much about the company, but it kind of gave them a feel of, oh, we weren't being treated poorly, right? And it was a good lunch. And they always encourage, like they were like, oh, you know, go ahead and get this to, you know, go. And they would really mean it because they're trying to impress them. This happy heifer complained about one of the restaurants once. Now, granted, we're getting transportation there and free food. You don't have to drive your own car. If you
Look at
didn't
a
drive,
gift horse in
you were
the mouth.
still-
Bite the hand that feeds you.
you were still included. Like, so even if you walked there, if you rode the bus, whatever, you could go. They're providing transportation, okay?
You don't like it, don't go.
Yeah, the day that she's complaining, we were sitting at the table of a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, that sounds
All
good.
of us are sitting there in a panic, looking at her like,
you better
they
shut the
send
fuck
us
up.
back
You better
Shut
shut
the
your
fuck
goddamn
up.
office right now because of you.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, fortunately, the
It's like-
client, I don't know. I don't know if the client went to the bathroom or walked away to I don't know, but they weren't at the table. It was 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
The manager, I think they sent her back. I don't know where she didn't come back to the table. And then the client came and we were cool and they fought to keep that up. And I've heard, because I'm still friends with people at that company, that they still do that to this day, that it's still very successful. They're still in business. They keep a good set of clients. People are always willing to come out. But I'm just looking at her like, because she was like, this seems a little lowbrow for this type of client. We got to go.
You know what lowbrow means? Because Brazilian steakhouses are like top tier food.
Yeah.
No.
We went because I found out one of the clients grew up working in a Brazilian steakhouse. So it was, this one manager did his research.
That was
he
even
tried
worse.
to like pair the different places.
Mm-hmm.
So sitting there, it was really cool because here's somebody that's like, oh yeah, you can't ask them for this. They really, employees like when you do this, and let them choose this, that, and the other for you. It was cool. Oh my goodness. And I was just like, girl, this is also the same company that gave us like
I had an ex
turkeys
that would do complaints like that. And
dessert
Jen,
platters.
you know exactly who. You know exactly who.
Oh, she was the worst to restaurant with anywhere.
Oh my God.
She's the kind of person. Here's the worst part. She's the kind of person that when the waitress comes to the table, and I'm the kind of person who you tell that waitress what you need right now in one trip. You need sauce, you need a napkin, you need extra silverware, you want a straw, you want sugar. You tell her right now, because when she walks away, I'm not going to let you talk to her again when she comes back to drop everything off. Don't you do it.
Oh, see, I love that. Because I love
that he is talking about would send a waitress back and forth to the table 12 times.
I have to scan the table to look to see what's missing, and I'll look at my purse to make sure I don't have it before saying anything to the waitress.
I'm going to say it like this. This is how it was going and eating with her. It would take her at least 15 to 20 minutes to figure out what she wanted to eat.
For a drink.
Just for a drink now. To figure out what to eat is another 15 to 20 minutes. To order, it's another about 15 to 20 minutes, because then she has to ask questions about this. What's in this? What's on that? Can it swap this? Can it change that? There's this.
And no, she doesn't have dietary restrictions, to be clear.
No. She has no dietary restrictions whatsoever.
None.
It is just all a matter of just what she wants to taste, has a taste for that night.
And can I get this taken out, or can I get this substituted?
And you know what? I have felt horrible at times because I will overly, like, if I know where we're going, I'll research it to know what I can take out or substitute or whatever. But there was one time,
but this is like every time.
With Gambit in them, I did ask the waitress, and I felt so bad for so long. The restaurant, remember, angry we told you Gambit and I got put out. We all got put out the restaurant because they were like, "We need the table, you got to go." But I asked them a question about the wings, because it was everybody was like, "You should try the Henny wings." And I ain't never had Hennessy. So I had a few questions before eating them. And I felt so bad for my 3 little questions. I felt like I had that woman at the table forever. And they're like, no.
She would do this. And she would do this at restaurants that she frequented. She would do this at the restaurant that her brother worked at. She would do this.
This is an all the time
thing. And she's a poor tipper.
She would tip. I shit you not. Okay. It would take at least about a good 45 minutes to an hour for her to order something. After she would order, the food would get there, she would send it back at a bare minimum 3 times. And that's at a bare minimum.
Oh.
After just stay at home and eat at that point.
And then after that, if the waitress did not, or waiter, the server, whoever, they didn't pour the drink, didn't fill her cup up, right in there instant. If they weren't there to ask, they weren't there. She would go. She would literally. I've seen her.
So she's backing
she would not
them
tip
up
anything
from all of their tables, and then
mad when they aren't attending to her.
Mad that they're doing all the stuff like that, and then at the end, she would tip. At the very most, I've seen her tip $5.
There
Damn.
was
At the
More
very most,
often
it
than
was.
That's
not, y'all, it was
diabolical.
the roundup to the
mostly-
nearest dollar.
But it was only just because,
oh my goodness.
just to round it, because the whole tab was like, let's say 24 or something, right?
Rounded up to $25. She's good.
And
Mhm.
see, and then there's me out here making friends with all the wait staff. There was one time service was so bad, and I was so panicked. I did not want to say anything, and a friend of mine was like, "Hey, can you
this is an
take this
X,
back?" I
Ash.
got some
This is an X.
sliders, and they were like, "Cause like my whole order was just so messed up, and it was because of my dietary restrictions. So this wasn't I could eat around it or pick at it, like. But I was just gonna tough it out. I was gonna put it in the box, bring it home, and somebody here would eat it. Okay. So my friend was like, "No." She took care of it. The manager heard and came over and asked. Not gonna lie, y'all. I cried at the table because I did not want to snitch on anybody because it wasn't the waiter's fault. You could tell the waiter kept trying to rectify it. Whatever was going on in the kitchen, they were not listening to this person. It was very, very clear. And the waiter was very stressed. And it was happening with multiple tables where we were close enough to where they were talking to the kitchen. They weren't listening. And I was like telling the manager, like, it's not their fault. I'm fine. No, take these gift cards. I don't need the gift card. Like, I am bawling because I didn't want to get anybody in trouble. And like I said, I was going to just pack the food up because I had a salad that was fine that I could just eat and go home. I wasn't that far from home. But she's sitting out here. Oh, see, this is why I couldn't be a waitress. Nope, because I'd have been fired that day.
My favorite restaurant in our local area, the manager knows me by name, and the servers fight over who takes our reservation. I'm good to my people. You're serving me food that I didn't have to cook, drinks I didn't have to make, and I get to enjoy the atmosphere. Like,
first of all,
I love
before
you.
I moved,
I love
there were
you.
two places that when I came in, when I walked in, everybody would be like, "Hey, Tess, what's going on?"
My 7-Eleven knows me by name. Like, I have to warn them when I go on vacation. If they're not going to see me for a week, I'll pop in and they'll be like, "Where have you been?"
Yeah, like they would come up and give me hugs. There were people there was a German couple that came in that took pictures with me like I was like a local celebrity. It was hilarious. They also collectively follow me all around social media. Well, I tell y'all, I make friends with the wait staff. I do.
Dragon, this is a whole family with like a really large host of really interesting and funny stories that Angry and I have across years.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We're not necessarily close to anybody in that family anymore per se. And if you have been following, I told it's been a bit now. I told a story about Arnold and what was Matilda? And Matilda.
Yes.
And Arnold is also a part of the same.
Yeah, Arnold is a part of the same family.
That makes a lot of sense now.
See,
Arnold is Gilbert is angry.
Arnold,
yeah,
I used to date his sister.
His sister, yeah.
Arnold No Palmer.
Yeah.
Arnold No Palmer. That's right.
Exactly. So here we go. Got one for you.
To tell y'all that because my aunt, after we were done, went back and watched that episode. She couldn't catch it live. I think she was teaching that day, and she called me. I don't like Arnold No Palmer. It took me way too long to remember to think about what she was talking about. Because just imagine going, "Hi, how you doing?" I don't like Arnold No Palmer.
That's right. We don't like Arnold No Palmer.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh,
Arnold Harry Palmer.
Arnold Harry Palmer.
It took me a minute, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So now every time she finds or comes across anybody that shows any of the traits of that man, she calls them Arnold No Palmer.
Wow.
It's stuck with her.
I love it.
Oh my God. Sorry. Here we go. Am I overreacting? I'm extremely annoyed. My boyfriend woke me up to save a life last night.
Wait, hold on. What? Hold on.
I'm extremely annoyed. My boyfriend woke me up to save a life last night.
An iced tea, yeah.
Go ahead and read it. I'm going to get another Mountain Dew because this is some bullshit.
An Arnold No Palmer might just be an iced tea.
So we might do that. All right. I, 30 female, have been with my partner, 36 male, Adam, for 5.5 years. He owns his small business baking sourdough bread. It's just taken off within the last month, so we've been going through a lot of changes as a couple. I work a regular 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. job that's become extremely taxing after my superiors quit a few months ago and I became the only person in my department. I've not taken a day off so far this year outside of holidays, so I was really excited that my plant was closed on July 3rd. The night of the 2nd, he asked me to come help him bake and bag bread for the farmers market on July 4th. I told him I really didn't want to, and he pushed it a few more times before I went to bed. In the middle of the night, I went to the bathroom with tummy trouble. So I was awake for a while and had a hard time getting back to sleep. After 7 a.m., I was woken up out of a dead sleep and asked repeatedly to go to the bakery until I gave in and exclaimed, "Fine, fuck, I'll go."
Mm. Damn.
I expressed my frustration about my plans for my day off being bulldozed, and he just kind of stared at me looking guilty. Fast forward 8 p.m., we get home, eat some fast food, watch a little TV. I'm falling asleep on the couch, so I go to bed. I am then woken up an hour or so later. God damn. We live on the second floor of a very cheap and shitty quadplex. When Adam had gone down to get something out of the car, he discovered our elderly downstairs neighbor had fallen in the hall and Adam was unable to help get the neighbor onto his feet by himself. Instead of calling an ambulance, or asking our other neighbor who was having a smoke outside, he came to wake me up to help. We ended up picking him up and carrying him to his unit, putting him down in his recliner.
You didn't ask the man outside? Don't come wake my ass up.
First of all, you don't know if that elderly man has brain bleeding, a concussion. If the Grim Reaper was on his way, you just messed up the Grim Reaper's whole schedule. Go put him back.
Let that man go.
Call to the ambulance.
First thing,
what do black people tell y'all all the time online? Put it back. Don't touch it. Go put it back.
No, what you should have done? 911. Hello. But all right, let's finish it up. Am I overreacting for being annoyed? He woke me up to pick up the elderly neighbor. Is this yet another example of him not problem solving without me? Is this yet another example of him not problem solving without me having to hold his hand? Or am I just sleep deprived? Am I out of line for thinking he should have called an ambulance so the neighbor could be helped and evaluated by professionals?
Yeah.
Especially since he wasn't able to put weight on his legs.
Yeah.
Hello, Boatburn.
That was an ambulance call.
So how do I explain my frustration?
If my boyfriend came upstairs and woke me up and was like, "Hey, there's this old man downstairs and I need you to help me carry him to his unit," I would have been like, 911, what's your emergency? Hello? There's an old man who fell downstairs in my apartment complex and he cannot put weight on his legs and I am not carrying him to his unit.
Right.
Exactly.
No, here's the thing. This would have been my call. Hello, 911. Yeah, we need 2 ambulances. Yeah,
2.
One for old fart and one for a dumb fart. What happened to the dumb fart? Oh, he came up here and woke me up because he wanted me, a lady with the cooter biscuit, this exhausted, to pick up an old man. How did
so
the
I
old man
pushed
fall?
him down the stairs and the old man's at the bottom too.
And another thing, he's 36.
Go ahead.
He ought to
take me with you. I'll get some sleep in jail.
But also, how big is this elderly man? First of all, why are you outside by yourself, sir? 2, if the neighbor that was out for a smoke break was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna touch him," you shouldn't have touched him, boyfriend.
The neighbor pushed him down.
Yeah, it definitely was a call.
You are now
because now I'm not helping him. I'm the reason he's down there.
Right. You messed up the neighbor's plan too.
Yeah, in all seriousness, yes, I'm all about helping people to a certain extent. Don't move people, and I mean this.
I'm not being professional.
No.
Right. You don't know what's wrong with them.
Move people, because depending on how they fell, moving them could cause more damage, and now you are liable. Do you want to have to pay out the wazoo or be in prison? And you
like the people who like get hit by a car or whatever, and some bystander like pulls them out the street and dislocates their shoulder and gets sued.
Yep.
Exactly.
I've seen that happen.
Don't
Like
touch.
even
Don't touch it.
Even EMTs will tell you don't touch them. Call 911. Get the professional there. Let them evaluate it, and then they'll know how they can handle it.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Because
Thank
it's
you.
just like
Get your life together,
I
Jess.
said the other day, like my and I remember somebody. First of all, we're not in the same state. I don't know why y'all keep calling me with this man's emergencies. What am I do? Come on, what should we do? Call 911 if he cracked his head that much. What you want me to do? Well, should we move it? Where did he hit his head at? Well, he's sitting on the steps. Leave him there till the professionals get there. Is he coherent? Yeah. Okay. Well, get him some water and call. Don't move him. If he moves
Car
himself, that's
accident when I was much younger. That Katie Benton and I actually witnessed, and the driver of the car that had been T-boned, everybody kept trying to get him to like get out of the car, like pushing people. I'm like, you leave that man alone. You let him sit right where he is. You don't touch him. Don't look at him. Don't blink. Don't move the air in his vicinity.
No, if
Leave him
anything,
alone.
just
He needs to be
if
completely
anything-
still. Don't even look at him.
no. If anything, if you want to do something or engage with them, say, "I'm calling 911."
I just sat there and looked at him. Don't look at them. Just look at me. We're going to
Yeah,
stay
just
right here
talk.
until a professional comes. You just look at me. We're not going to talk to them. We're not going to move anything. We're not going to move you. I'm not going to touch you. I'm going to look at you and see if I can see anything that looks too scary. But right now, it's just you and me right here.
Right.
And if y'all remember my adventures with Ocean's Ozempic, y'all know the octogenarian bingo gang.
Oh wow.
And if y'all remember, my first introduction to them was Octo Robin, the shaman of shenanigans homegirl. Okay. And why do I call her Octo Robin? Because one, I can't remember her real name. And two, she act like the sidekick Robin that became Nightwing. Okay. That particular Robin. Okay. Keep that in mind. And I mean, that's how she acted. Like she just didn't realize her body was 80-something years old. She decided she was going to hop a fence. Okay. The fence was in the back of my then residence. Did she clear the fence? No. Okay, she fell. And I looked at her, please don't move, because right now you on my property. And I didn't do this to you, but I need to get you medical attention. Now, after some back and forth, because she didn't want me to tell her daughter that that's what she did. I'm not gonna tell her right now, but eventually I got to tell her.
Taz is snitching on everybody.
Right. I'm
We
like,
already
yeah.
discussed that.
Especially if you got
Taz
snitched.
snitching. Taz be snitching. Okay,
She
so
was right.
that's a fact of life.
Snitches
Happily.
get snacks. We established this 2 weeks ago.
So
Snitches get
snitching
snacks.
snacks.
And the thing about it is, first of all, she lived right next door to me, okay? In a townhouse. Her daughter could look out the patio and see that
You
she
just
did.
see it.
What is the point in lying? First of all,
She
I'm not
watched.
good at it.
Yeah.
And so
She
yeah,
watched
so
you.
she
It's
got people-
fine.
Yeah, and she was sitting there, and the one EMT was like, gonna ask me, like, well, you didn't move her? That's your job. Talk about why didn't you move her? Dude, she look rickety on a regular day. You think I'm about to move her now?
Right.
Get out of
We
here
don't
with
need no
that.
problems. We don't want any issues at all.
No.
Oh, Ash.
You
No,
see
you
Work
don't.
Ashton's,
in an instant.
you see
Ash,
Ashton's comment about the Heimlich?
Okay,
Yeah,
first of
that's
all,
what I'm talking
Ash,
about.
I rarely do anything that's snitch worthy. Okay, one, two. If I do, I tend to snitch on myself first. When they say I snitch, I'm included in that. I snitch on myself real quick.
You the beginning when
I'm
she
good
was
at
talking about how she couldn't find the cookies in her house. Like we all know
Right.
what goes on with Taz.
I don't.
Yeah.
We watched
snitch
her
on-
try to fight the urges to speak in a grocery store one time because she was walking around a grocery store and we were telling out of pocket stories on the show. Like you,
And I was
you
cool. I
can't
should have
sit on
stayed.
And the
Taz.
thing
She'll
is-
I
tell
should have
you
stayed in the
her
freezer.
soul.
Right. I
And I
should have
don't
stayed
know
in
what
the
was
freezer
funnier, the
department.
store or Taz's reaction when she wanted to talk, but she can't.
Yeah, because
Right.
here's
I
the thing.
shoulda-
Here's the
I
thing.
should have stayed in the freezer department. But
Snitches
we were
get
in one of
snacks.
those.
It's been established. And since Taz knows that snitches get snacks, she's going to snitch. She will tell on herself to get the snack. She doesn't care who she's snitching on. She
Right.
just
Yeah,
wants
I
the
don't.
snack.
Exactly.
Because we were in, one of those smaller Walmarts, which it's literally just a grocery store. That's where we were at. I was back in the freezer department.
Okay.
What was I looking for? I forget what.
Oh no,
snack
you
I
and
was with, but
Chaos were there with your birthday. It was your birthday.
It was, yeah.
yeah, we I don't know what was. Oh, the red velvet, but I couldn't find it. I got the cake, but I couldn't find the cupcakes. That's what it was. So I go to get in line to save a spot in the line because Walmart lines fill up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, I am surrounded by children. There were no kids the whole time we were walking through the store. I didn't see a single kid. The one line that's moving pretty quick, I mean, they was every. I'm like, oh shit.
There's just a wave of children that just hit.
And it was the
Children of the
shortest line.
corn.
Like, and everybody else had, like, you could tell they were doing like their weekly grocery shopping. And I'm like, I can't go to the other line. And then I looked, and then I'm like, oh, these people, they got some responsible groceries. I probably can't say what I want to say by them either. And before somebody goes, what's responsible groceries? More stuff to make meals than to have snacks. That's responsible groceries. Okay.
It's an ingredient house versus a snack house.
Exactly.
Okay, Ash.
Right.
Okay, Ash said, "Oh, there's a whole giraffe timeline going on. I don't know if it's a metaphor. Okay, it's not. Okay, let me explain, Ash. Okay, I have plans to have my own zoo eventually, allegedly, by any means necessary. And there are a few friends that are willing to help this come to fruition. One of my favorite animals, one of them, is a giraffe, and I did befriend 2 giraffes in a zoo where I used to live. Okay, like down to I know their favorite snacks to the point where I weekly call people in that area to make sure that they go visit my buddies and take them the good clubhouse crackers that they like. So there was a giraffe that was missing for a couple weeks. How does a giraffe go missing? Don't know. Okay, but nobody could find said giraffe. So Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and the Twitter, given my reputation, decided I was guilty. Now they did find the giraffe, but the giraffe still ain't went home. Okay, they're trying to entice the giraffe to go back home, and people still think that I have a hand in it. The people who lost and then found the giraffe, I found the email for them, so I emailed them like, "Hey, people seriously think that I took your giraffe. Could you just go to my comment section? Here's my profile, and just let them know I didn't have nothing to do with it."
Also, if you need to get it home, feed it Clubhouse crackers.
Right. They're refusing to do stuff. And then I told people, I said, look, if it was me, y'all would know by now. Okay. Because I would have had 50 million videos, and Harley Pup over here would have been cussed me out, and she would have called like Nana J and DJ to snitch on me. I'm pretty sure she
also the delivery of Clubhouse crackers that Taz would have had delivered to her house would have been a dead giveaway.
And
now I can't speak for anybody else. I can only say that when I said it was just a joke. I'm only just joking. I can't speak for anyone else.
I like Clubhouse crackers. You could probably lead me away with those.
Because I know for a fact is that Chaos is like, where are we gonna put a giraffe?
Yeah, now that I did have to convince him. He did sit me down. He before we went anywhere. He was not gonna take me. He was gonna put me on punishment. Like I was not gonna be able to go to that picnic. Come here, because he was come here. Sit down. I sat down on the couch. I need to talk to you. So I'm thinking like, okay, on Saturdays I have Saturday shenanigans. So I'm thinking I don't even think I got started on the shenanigans yet. I'm like, what the hell did I do? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I filled up a bag of candy to take to the picnic to bribe the kids with. And I was like, maybe he saw how much candy I put in there. So no, he turned his phone around and was like, did you do this? Oh, no, I didn't. And he looked, are you sure? Like, not that he was mad, like he was trying to formulate what the defense was going to be.
He's full on convinced.
Exactly. She would snitch on herself, Dragon. We will all know she had a giraffe. She would not be able to keep that a secret.
Yes, Ash. They lost the giraffe for like 2 or 3 weeks. Yes. How they lost the giraffe?
Oh, yeah. That was like big news.
But also, Ash, since you missed it, a part of the Taz lore is, okay, going between Kentucky and Illinois for 2 years, I found out that there was a bison reserve that I had to promise that I would not go to alone because I wanted to go to make friends there. But then another friend of mine, the fiance of our great General Gambit, found out that there is a sloth sanctuary. Now, I can go to the sloth sanctuary, but I had to also promise that I would not take my big purse there, and I would not try to put a sloth or 2 or 3 into the purse and bring it home.
And for those of
And
you
somebody
wondering,
did
yes, she
give me
does have. She
Nightbird,
has
you
a purse
better
set up.
stop making suggestions like that in the comments because she will take your ass seriously. Please stop. Please don't do that.
Do not do
We don't
that.
have to give
Please
Taz
do
ideas.
not encourage this
Okay,
behavior.
not give
We are
her
trying to get it controlled.
Do not give
And
her
then somebody
ideas.
gave
She
me
comes up
tickets
with
to
enough bad
go-
ideas enough as is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody gave me tickets to go to a zoo here. Okay, but they know me too well. They specifically gave me tickets that I could only use in February. I don't know if you know about February in Chicago. I ain't going outside then. The hell? No.
It's cold.
I was like,
too
use
goddamn
a
cold for that
slick
shit.
one.
So, all
It's
right.
a little cold out there for that.
For
shit.
anybody else
you
who's
win.
new here, this is called the end of the show tangent. Normally it's more snack related.
Yeah. But since Ash is new and didn't know,
We've got new questions.
So we got new people here. Welcome to the porch. This is a very snack driven show.
This is the Porch of No Judgment where we don't judge each other, but we are always judging you.
Also known
yes,
as the kitchen.
always.
Also known as the kitchen of big backs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And I
there's that,
know
yeah.
I still owe y'all the 3 ingredient ice cream recipe. Like I said, it's coming. I gotta get a mixer. I don't have a mixer. I got everything but the mixer. So yeah.
So
let
they
me
got
get through
everything to
this
make it
first.
except for the thing to make it
What
with.
happened? Where did?
Said Jess. I don't know what happened to Jess.
I think she got a call because her screen
Probably
froze.
got a
Like
call.
okay, there she is. There she is.
Oh, yeah, there she
Okay.
is.
Oh wait, now we're on the other side though.
Oh
Yeah.
hey, I
don't
don't
know what's
I
going
don't
on.
know what I did. I was confused for a second there. I was like, what just
We've
happened?
changed sides.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Here's
yeah,
how
once
we're
I
here
get through
now.
this wedding, once I get through this wedding, I will get a mixer and then we will all make the ice cream together. And Infernal, I also haven't forgotten about the toffee, but yeah. Plus I'm still trying to put together a cabinet.
You
that,
still haven't put that together? Wow.
Okay.
Can we not? Can
There's
we
two-
get trailer
there's two
car?
pieces.
Can that? What? Why are we putting more
Okay.
ideas in the comment section?
Okay,
I got
there's two
distracted because
sections.
Jess
The
disappeared,
one-
and now we're like
dragon.
doing shit over here, and
No,
I
the
am
one
concerned.
section
The dragon.
fell
Don't
over on
don't do
me.
that.
So
Don't do that,
I had
dragon.
to get that back up, and I had to wood glue part of it.
Did you
and
see
I had to-
Tracina's comment?
Oh yeah, you have to
No,
wait
I
for
missed
that to
it.
dry. That takes 24 hours. with
Oh,
the wood glue.
Tracine, don't
Great. Yeah,
do that.
we can't do this over here.
Next time.
Said
Hmm.
Tracina, don't do that. Don't do that.
We don't need ideas,
Don't-
y'all.
We don't need no more. Tracina, don't do that. Don't.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Look at the face.
Oh shit. Chaos.
Chaos, if you are listening.
We're
He's
gonna-
taking-
no.
He can't hear y'all. He taking a pre-work nap.
Oh,
Somebody
we go.
text him right now.
So I'm gonna have to cut this clip out and I'm send it to him.
There's no need
oh
to do
damn, that's stitching.
that. There's no
Christine,
Uh-huh.
you better knock it off.
there's
Mhm.
what the
Oh, look here.
Y'all are
Here
no
we
help
go.
at all. No help whatsoever.
Wait, you have a giraffe
So just to
section?
make
There's a section of giraffe?
Oh wow.
Drop that in the
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Discord.
mm-mm.
He's gonna wake up and
Don't
have
do
a
it.
set.
Not the
Nice,
Discord.
baby.
Y'all better contain
So-
yourselves.
Y'all giving them way too many goddamn ideas about get a fucking giraffe. All right. Chaos. Look here, chaos. Better watch her. She about to get a
Or you
giraffe.
can visit
She
the,
about,
visit the people.
see, she about to go. Chaos.
Do y'all
That
have
whole
zoo babies?
graph. Mm.
Do y'all do the
Bruh.
whole zoo babies thing? Because I'm
See,
pretty
look at-
sure I can get a
Oh,
baby
Tracina,
giraffe
look here.
out.
Wow.
Who you trying to gaslight, Tracina, and say no snitching? You snitching her? What you?
Hello, you all. Yes, do you
Who
have
tried- who you tried
anything that could fit a giraffe?
Angry
16
he's telling
cents.
everybody.
Mm.
Chaos. He's telling everybody.
Oh, I'm snitching. Oh, I'm snitching.
Phone call. Hey,
I didn't do it. I
I need
didn't
to
do
rent a truck, but I need it to be taller than it is wide, long. Well, what do you intend to put in it, ma'am? That's none of your concern.
Just a little
It's like
giraffe.
if
Just something like a ladder,
let's just say,
but it's
like, if
really
I had
just don't worry.
something,
Just
like say for
allegedly,
instance, like,
maybe.
Oh, Christina, you're waiting on a baby bison. I want a baby bison.
see, Annabelle, don't
This is
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Annabelle. Y'all don't
Everybody
do
in the
that.
chat acting up.
Christina,
Everybody needs to go to the corner
Annabelle,
right
Dragon,
now.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Straight to the corner. All of
Y'all
y'all
them.
gonna be in timeout.
Don't
Oh.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Serious timeout.
He's waking up. Never mind.
Oh, there. Uh-oh.
You ready?
I'm just
Text
saying.
him right now. Angry,
Okay,
text him right now.
No, that's okay. That's
Mm-hmm.
See?
See, she's getting all squirrely. She's ready to go tell on herself and eat a snack.
She better go dry
See,
snitch
Better
right
Jay,
now.
grab a baby elephant. See.
Oh my God, 3 slots. Y'all, this comment section is this is too encouraging. We got to turn it off.
Oh,
How
Lord.
big of a truck do you have?
We gotta shut it down. Shut it down now.
Ash, don't do that.
Oh,
Y'all
Tracina,
stop.
y'all got 3 slots too. Okay,
Y'all stop.
I can.
Y'all got to stop, because I mean, y'all giving her ideas.
This is getting out of hand.
Because now you all giving her ideas and making her zoo
And not
life.
just ideas,
Don't
but
have
like
to answer the
plans.
chaos,
These are
so,
plans, you guys. This
Like
is
you are
incriminating.
Look
Like
out for that.
you're actually giving her logistics and things like that, and have her open up her own zoo.
And Angry's taking
You
notes
all-
right now, y'all. He's
No.
snitching, so he already said it. He's
I
gonna
said it
snitch.
like this.
So Tracina,
Don't
He's
read.
taking video
Chat,
clips
stop
and
reading
everything.
Dragon's comment right now. Do not read Dragon's comment. Stop reading it right now.
Look here.
Right now,
No,
stop reading.
stop. Do not.
Stop it right
Dragon.
now.
Dragon. Don't do it.
Nana!
Dragon, you need to
Nana!
stop.
Oh, Nana J hopped on the train too. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
screaming, Nana J too. Wow.
Nana's saying she'll drive.
You all are gonna put Taz in prison.
Damn. Everybody's signing up to help Taz get some animals.
Yeah, you all
I will direct
You all
them
gonna-
right back to this comment section.
you all are gonna put Taz in prison
I
for
got
stealing
autism.
animals.
I got autism. I will
Allegedly.
blame it on that.
This is her new
my God.
special interest. Shit. This
Nana
is
J
from
the getaway
a
driver.
theory that maybe to Taz's new thing that she's planning. This is gonna be like some Ocean's 11 bullshit, y'all.
Don't do
She's
it.
gonna
Don't-
call us and be like, I need
Taz,
you to
don't do
show
it.
up here dressed like this on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Someone will approach you with a bag. All you have to do is walk to the trash can and put it in there. I'll call you later. Bye. And we're all gonna be like, what?
So what? Hold up.
What?
What's in the bag?
Wait a
What?
minute. Wait a minute.
What's in the box?
You have to call me back. Like you're gonna have to call me
Porch of
back
No
and send me
Judgment.
notes or something. What? What? What?
I will not be dropping
Yeah.
a bag off over
Dragon,
anywhere.
did you say that there's no,
No,
way that I
not
would
at
drive to
all.
Omaha, Nebraska just to visit a zoo? Are you new?
She
here?
absolutely would. Why the fuck would you say that to her?
They-
Are you new here?
Are you all?
Yes,
Yeah.
clearly.
Said you all?
They
need
have
to
Let me
to.
stop.
explain something to you. I
Yeah.
got such an attitude that I did not go back to a particular amusement park for over a decade
Oh,
because they
no.
used to have this tram system that had it was like a an animal reserve, okay? And there was like one really big chunk of it that was the giraffes, and they would come up. And when they got rid of that for a stupid, rickety eyesore of a roller coaster, and before you get this is amusement park, I didn't want to go back. I did not go back for 15 years. I did, and the only reason I went
She
back
said, "Ugh."
is because they had Chipotle smoked turkey legs, and I had to go get one.
Oh, okay.
Valid.
It was food. All right. And on that note, it brings us to the end of the show. This has been the Kitchen of Big Backs.
Yes.
On the porch of no judgment.
On the porch of no judgment.
Woohoo!
And don't be like Taz and don't
And-
be snitching when the show is
and-
on. Don't.
And we'll be back next week. You all, please don't encourage Taz on starting up this zoo because that's a
Yeah.
bad idea. It's a bad
It
idea.
is. It's a bad combination.
It's a bad idea. Don't do that. All right. We got enough bad ideas
She
already.
can't make snacks
saying?
and give you recipe ideas if she has to keep feeding her animals. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that is very true. You know what?
Don't-
We'll just stick to the stuffed animals. We'll just
exactly. So let's do that.
I
will be
logicked. I
back.
snacked our way out of an emergency, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we
Jen.
and that's why
Matt.
we love and that's why we love Jen. That's why we love Jen.
Yeah,
Because Jen is the real MVP.
That would cut into my snack budget.
So Jen is
It
the real
would
MVP.
by a
Would.
lot.
A lot. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
So-
I don't like the animals that
Mhm.
much. I don't.
It not only your snack budget, but your
Exactly.
snack time.
Exactly.
Be
Exactly.
like,
You know, so
you'll be too busy feeding them.
So we'll be
Yeah.
back next week. We'll have more stories for you. And Taz will have more snacks. Maybe some more stuffed animals, but definitely have more snacks. So we'll see y'all then. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.